Hi, my name is Fariha Firdaus.
Hi, my name is Taiba Kareem.
Hi, my name is Sahil Ahmed.
And we're from class
401 of PS214K.
Today we are going to be giving a presentation about the effect of water temperature on germination. A problem encountered. One problem we faced during our hydroponic study was that the seedlings were not germinating as they were in the fall. And we used the same things as we did in the fall, like water, nutrients, sunlight, and seedlings, but the seeds were still not germinating. The rock wool and moisture process was not producing germinated seedlings. And then when we took a closer look at the seedlings, at the rock wool, we realized that algae and green growth was appearing on the rock wool, preventing the seedlings from having any space to germinate. One possible reason why the seedlings were not germinating was the room might have been too warm, above 80 degrees. Plus, the seed station was right next to the radiator, making the environment for them too hot. And the room was much warmer than they were before. So we conducted an experiment to test cooler water on germination.
Our hypothesis was that the seeds were not germinating due to high temperatures in the lab. We thought a colder environment will help seeds germinate. Therefore, we conducted our experiment in which we tested cooler water versus room temperature water on germination. Our experiment would have 3 trials: one set of rock wool and room temperature water, another set of rock wool and ice water, and the temperature was recorded for about 2 weeks. We held our experiment in another location. We used a plant growth box in a cooler room. The light was on from 7 a.m. until 2:20 p.m. The seeds received the ice cubed water and the room temperature water. On the weekends, the seeds were brought home and placed near a window for a light source. Here are some pictures that we documented from our experiment. As you can see, the seeds were by a window and the temperature was being recorded.
Here's a chart marking our progression over the 3 trials of this experiment. For trial 1, 4 out of the 6 seeds germinated in ice water, and 2 out of the 6 seeds germinated in room temperature water. For trial 2, in ice water, 1 out of the 4 seeds germinated, and 3 out of the 4 seeds germinated in room temperature water. For the third and final time we did this experiment, we decided to use a bigger sample of 12 seeds. In ice water, 0 out of the 12 germinated, and in room temperature water, 10 out of the 12 germinated. We observed from our experiment that the seeds did not germinate faster or at all with colder water. We originally thought that when seeds are planted into the ground, they are in a colder environment and that would help seed germination. After 3 trials, the results proved that colder environments do not help germination. We will need to research and try another experiment to test a new hypothesis on seed germination. The solution to our problem. We figured out that the issue was not just the temperature of the water, but possibly the temperature of the room. Now, with this information, we have not been able to figure out solutions to raise the germination rate of our plants. Our inference was incorrect as to water temperature, but we gained the knowledge that room temperature and water temperature are 2 very different and important variables. In seed germination, we also learned that seeds need a specific environment in order to germinate. All germination after this experiment was done in other locations and were all successful.